Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 8 trades. Today's date is July the 19th and I am using my new FX trigger system. I love it, makes trading fun and easy to do, at least for me. Most of the trades were a great way to trade. It's the way I teach in the 2 videos, a great way to trade. That's using mostly just focusing on the goal line here and the AO. And there's a few rules, simple. You can learn this like in one day. It's not that complicated. And I love it because it comes with a very high success rate. And this is what I look for on a daily basis. So let's check out these trades, and as you can see, I took all of them just prior to 7 a.m. and I closed them all out, hovering right around. Most of them are right before 8 a.m. Now before I get into the trades, as I usually do at the beginning of the video, as it's very important to tell you that I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time, and that includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. Now you must buy this education and then you must do the homework or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than one trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. Now if you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now let's check into these trades. Pound Swiss, the one right at the top here. Let's just drag and drop, see where I got in at. This is a perfect example of a great way to trade. 2 lines are red, lots of red boxes, and does qualify, as I said earlier, great way to trade. I pulled the trigger. It's actually when I saw it. Pulled the trigger here. Stop was a default 20 pips. And I closed out the trade just being happy. Could have got more, but I didn't see it. I closed it out when I looked down at the bottom. And when I know I'm around 100 pips or more, I just close out the trades as I'm being happy. And those 3 pips on the pound Swiss paid $325. Moving on to the next trade, pound dollar. I can see right away this qualified for a great way to trade. Let's see where I got in at. A little bit late getting in as I got up late. But once I saw this, I knew it would give me some pips. Doesn't mean I'm going to get 50 pips, but I'm happy with some pips. Took the trade here. My stop was up there around 20 pips. And went against me around 7 pips, and I closed it out being happy with 11 pips. And 11 pips on the pound dollar paid $1,100. And as you can clearly see, the FX trigger system was screaming red, or same thing, sell. Remember, red we're selling and blue we're buying. But you gotta follow the rules that I teach within the training videos. Euro Aussie, another one, perfect example of a great way to trade. System was blue, lots of blue boxes, everything was perfect. You will get a pop-up window, audio, sound, pop-up box, telling you to buy from way back, let's see, actually, way back, look at how far back, few days back, telling you to buy. That's exactly what I did. Now keep in mind, I teach how to get your success rate up to 80 or 90%. For me, it's about 95%. You must drill down the lights, check the higher time frames, and go in that direction. The odds are in your favor. You're going to have a winner. There's my stop. Took the trade right here. Stop was around 20 pips. And I closed out the trade being happy with 15 pips. And 15 pips on the Euro Aussie. Trade paid $1,101. Let's move on to the next trade. Pound Aussie. Love doing my workhorses. They give me an easy 100 pips or more every day. Combination, of course. Okay, drag and drop it up. Perfect example of a great way to trade. I knew with 95% certainty, nothing's 100%, but very, very high, my system was telling me to buy from way back here. So that's exactly what I did. Bought it, 11 pips stop, only went against me 7 pips. Could have got more, but I was happy with 19 pips. And 19 pips on this Pound Aussie paid out $1,394. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the Euro New Zealand. Another perfect example of a great way to trade. Drag and drop this up. That's where I got in at. System was saying to buy from way back here. There's the arrow. Lots of blue boxes. Trading decisions are made easy with my FX trigger system. Took the trade here. Had a trader ask me, do you have a system that you can use small stops? Well, 10 pip stop, for these workhorses is very little. And I closed out the trade here being happy with 23 pips. And 23 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $1,526. Moving on to the next trade, Pound New Zealand. This pair moves the most number of pips day in and day out. Average daily range is 156 pips. Today went 135. That is why these two dotted lines have not changed to thicker red. The average daily range has not been hit yet. Let's run a check on this trade. Took the trade right here, went a little bit against me. Everything was screaming to buy, so I bought it. Not a big deal. Went 13 pips against me, and I closed out the trade being happy with 22 pips, and 22 pips on the Pound New Zealand paid $1,526. Let's move on to the next trade, the Pound CAD. Let's see where I got in at. Now this one here, and I teach very specifically how the chart should look like, and I explain it in detail in the training videos. Like this is a pullback. Remember, from the top down to the goal line is a pullback. I teach exactly how to do it, getting signals down at the bottom for selling. Look at my stop. Well, it was around 20 pips, 24 pips, not a big deal. Could have got a lot more, 70 pips, but I was happy with 20 pips. That's why I closed the trade. And 20 pips on the Pound CAD paid $1,565. I teach exactly how to trade pullbacks. And the last pair, Pound Yen. Let's run a check on that. So all of them except the last pair, they were all a great way to trade. That's exactly what I look for every day. I see many trades that are available. There's no shortage of trades. Took the trade at this cursor, 20 pip stop, and I just closed it out just being happy. And of course it happened to be right around the ADR here. So I closed it out, and as you can see, it's still tanking. Let's get this correct here. And I closed it out, it looks like with 22 pips. And 22 pips on the pound yen paid $2,097. So another great day of trading. I did hit my 100 pips, actually more. Today's pip total was 135 pips, and 135 pips paid $10,637. If your system is not producing on a daily basis like my FX trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it. Quite easy to do. All you got to do is look right below this video. You'll see this right up. FX trigger system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the floor of the market. If you don't learn this, you will never succeed. My FX trigger system has over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to need a lot of education, and this will help you to succeed. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and so that's why I teach a lot of ways. It's very, very important. And that is why I made 43 videos. Actually, it was 42, and I decided to throw in one right here in red, how to backtest using the trading simulator. That's this thing right here. As you can clearly see, trading simulator. For the MT4, I'll show you exactly how you can get your hands on this. And on this particular day, when I was done my trading, as you can clearly see here, I did 26 trades, started with $10,000. If I'm not mistaken, I only had one loser. And from $10,000, in a couple of hours, I almost doubled my account. Made $9,200 and change. You can put in many trades at a time. You can do hedging. Comes with a 25-page ebook. Look at, in this situation, I'm running 2 trades at the same time. You practice. The first week, I obviously had more losers until I got used to this and got my trading on track. You can learn 6 months to a year of trading, all in like a week or 2, depending on how many hours you put in. You can speed up your learning curve super fast, and which is what you need. A lot of practice. Remember what I said earlier? A lot of demo trades. Well, here you go. You can do hundreds of trades and see, and you can test your trading skills. This you'll show you exactly how to get your hands on it. Now you can put the video on pause, read all the different ways, teach how to trade. One of them today was the pullbacks. All the rest was a great way to trade. If you have any questions at all, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, easy to send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore here. Now I really do prefer Skype. All you got to do is click on this link. We will have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks, nothing else. At least should help your trading, and keep in mind that it is totally free, no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 32 screenshots of the different trigger systems I've been building over the years. So it's just about time to wrap up this video, and I'll repeat it one more time. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next video, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.